Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining today for this TRM3X full body. So before we begin, we will need our strap, so your resistance band and your slider or your cloth for all the core work from the floor. So if you don't have those props, grab them. Pause the video and grab them. And because we are starting with a full body workout, we won't have a warm up, but if you need anything right now, you can stretch your body out. But otherwise, we're gonna start with air squats. So we're gonna pick up the tempo, bring our feet hip width apart, or maybe a little bit wider. Let's go. So we worked on 2-minute pieces last time. We're gonna add more exercises and cut down the volume today, for still a 20-25 minute workout. So we'll work for 40 seconds and we'll hold for 20. 10 seconds till we hold. Park it low and hold. So this first set of air squats was fast, chest proud. Sit your hips back a little bit more. We're gonna add the strap into our second round of air squats with a reverse fly. In 5, grabbing that band. Here we go. Air squats at the bottom, you're just gonna find tension with the band, pulling the band apart. It's a subtle movement, just to get those shoulders and your back working as well. It also helps with keeping your chest upright, transferring your center of mass. 15. We hold it in 10. 2, 1. Hold it. Pulse those arms, pulling the hands away from one another. We're making our way into mountain climber from our hands and our toes in 10. Here we go. From our hands and our toes, we'll find a little bit more of the Spider-Man kind of mountain climber variation. Right knee, right tricep, left knee, left tricep. Keep going. Hold plank for 20. We're going to stay on our hands for 2 more pieces, 10 seconds. Make sure that slider is close by. In 3, 2, there. Feet go on the slider. You press out into your plank and then bend the knees under hips. Exhale, bends the knees in. Inhale, out to plank. Use your low abs to help make this happen. Holding plank right now for 20 seconds. Our last set of core is coming up. For the first little block, dancing bear. Back onto your hands and toes, driving both knees towards left elbow. Whoop, back to plank. Both knees towards right elbow. using your side abs to make this happen. We hold plank right now. You're going to be grabbing your band with your right foot forward. Band under right foot. In 5. For super lunge and straight tricep press. Here we go. So, stepping your right foot forward, band underneath right foot. You're going to stand and pull those hands behind you and inhale to lower left knee down. Making sure that your feet are hip width apart. Exhale. Reaching with those triceps, kind of pushing your knuckles down towards the floor. 2 sets here. The first set, we stay up at the top. And we isolate only through the triceps. Back to full range in 2, 1. Lowering that left knee down. As you reach your hands forward, pulling the hands back, you stand up. Seconds. We're going to stay low in our lunge as we reach our hands back. Here we go. Stay low, reach the hands back. Now lift and lower left knee. Move to scrambled eggs. Move to bungee and circles. So down with your right leg out, you're just going to kick your right leg up toward the sky. Staying on all fours. So if you have an ankle weight or you'd like to tie that band around your foot, you can find that added tension. For me, it's more than enough right now. Especially when you go with control. "20 seconds, we hamstring curl. Straightening the right leg, keeping that knee as high as possible, and then bending that right knee. You may be feeling shakiness sensation. We're not quite done with that right leg. Keeping that right leg straight, circles. Don't worry, I'll tell you to switch. Can you kick out through your right heel? 5 seconds till we switch. Switch direction. Till we isolate back with those hamstring curls from this tabletop position. Keeping right leg extended, curl the heel towards the tail, and then back to through extension. Give a little bit of energy into that right leg. You're going to be stepping it forward onto the band again for super lunge and row. In 3, in 2, here we go. That right glute is for sure feeling it. We have 2 minutes here. So you're pulling the elbows back into a row. Inhale to lower down. Exhale. Can you lower that left knee down a little closer toward the mat? that your right kneecap is tracking with the second toe. 10 seconds till we isolate the row only. If you want to challenge yourself and hover your left knee, find that now. Rowing only with the shoulders and the back. Inhale, stretch those arms. Exhale, squeeze shoulder blades. Lower that left knee down a little further. Super lunge and row, full range. Second round. Exhale, stand, inhale, to lower. Pull those elbows together behind you. 10 seconds. That right glute should be on fire. Pull those elbows back, lift and lower left knee. Five, air squats. Here we go, air squats without the band. Right away, pick up the speed. Inhale, down, exhale, stand. We have 10 seconds with a 20-second isolation, 2 rounds. 2, 1, hold. If it's not enough for you, start to pulse. You can find that band. It's optional at this point. If you're starting to fatigue, you can lose the band. Air squats with reverse flies start now. Get low, pull those shoulders. Breath is critical. Unlock those elbows. Make sure those wrists are neutral. We park it low. Get low, pull those shoulders apart. Sorry, they're pulling together on the back line as you pull those hands. Sit a little lower. Feet are gonna land on your slider. Plank to pike in 2, 1. Staying in that plank position. Exhale, piking those hips up. Inhale to a plank. Strong through your shoulders. Hold plank. If you need to lower onto your knees, that's fine. Let's go. We can all do this from the toes. Last 10 seconds. We have a minute side plank right, minute side plank left. Right side in 2, 1. Again, more manageable, lower onto the right elbow, right knee. The last 20 seconds, we're all gonna find a variation that makes it harder. So if you're matching what I'm doing right now, For the final 20 seconds, you're gonna lift that top leg off. 10 seconds. Here we go, lifting the left foot off. Ten seconds. We roll to the other side. Side plank left. Let's go. Lifting up through the waist, strong through your shoulders. You kind of forget about the burn you just had in your legs and your glute. 15 seconds, you're gonna lift that top leg, that right leg. Whether you're on your knees or your elbow, you're trying to lift that top leg, even for a few moments. Here we go. We have super lunge, left foot forward, strap under left foot, straight tricep press. Let's go. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, pull those arms behind you. Catch your breath. Use those triceps just a little bit more. Reach your hands a little bit further behind you, chest proud. Isolate only through the arms. 20 seconds. Back to super lunge and straight tricep press, full range. Lower that right knee down a little closer to the mat. Chest proud. We're going to pull those arms as far back as we can and isolate lifting and lowering. Let's go. Lower and lift, right knee. You should be shaking. We get down onto all fours in that tabletop in 3, for left bungee in 2, 1. Left knee bent, and you kick that left leg up. We have 2 sets here. Find that tabletop, keeping your left hip shining down toward floor. Arms are extended. Watch that you're not arching through your back. We hamstring curl in 5. Push the weight of the ceiling up through that left heel. Here we go. Straighten and bend that left leg. Leg circles, keeping left leg extended. I'll tell you when to switch. We're here for 20 seconds. Tracing circles out through your left heel. Watch that your pelvis isn't moving around. Arms are extended. We switch in 3, 2, switch direction. Can you trace up a little bit higher without compromising your low back and your neutral spine? 10. In 5, we hamstring curl. Here we go. Bend and extend that left leg, pushing yourself strong away from the mat. Check in with those shoulders. That left foot is going to be stepping forward onto that band for super lunge and row. We're not done with that left leg. Let's go. Grab your band, left foot forward, super lunge and row. Exhale, pull, elbows back. Inhale, lower down. Remember, you're just tapping that right knee down towards the mat. We are so close. To being done. 10. You can lower that right knee down, isolating only through the row for 20. Push down firmly into that left heel. Full range in 2, in 1. Back to super lunge and row. Make sure that your feet are on opposite tracks or hip width apart. Eyes on the horizon. 8 seconds. We isolate lifting and lowering as we pull those shoulder blades together. Let's go. Lift and lower right knee. Pull those arms back a little bit more. One last core block. 1 minute of work. It wouldn't be a 3x without burpees. Getting to the edge of your mat. Reach out, reach up, crawl those hands forward. Push up if you've got it in you, rise up. Making sure that the push-up is only being added into your workout if they're strong. Plank, 30 seconds. Last 25 seconds of work. Stay with it. Your final 5. You made it. Excellent, excellent job. Whew. I'm gonna use my slider to wipe myself down. Good job. We're gonna just find a nice little stretch. Again, I'm gonna hug my, bend my left leg as I sit down on my tush, hugging my right leg over. Of course, the variation would be to just keep your left leg extended out. I just found that tricky as we isolated about 6 minutes per glute. And of course the cardio portion was certainly there in today's workout. Making sure that we're just inhaling through our nose Exhaling through an open mouth. Stretching both legs out, shaking them out, and then switching. So again, it's the right leg that is bent, left leg is hugged up over top. Find that glute stretch through the left side. You can shake it out again. As always, thank you so much for joining. If you need more time to stretch, find it now. Otherwise, hope to see you guys soon. Bye.